Just a private. Oh, well darn, you're not gonna find him at this time. No, I have never played that. Um, it rings a bell. Mm. What? Whoa, okay. Oh man. Where do you go to stop the bomb? Oh. Hmm. Okay. Oh. There's a chicken outside. Nope. Oh. No. Oh gosh. Give me strength, for I am not strong enough. Very cool. Nope. Nope. Oh, I didn't know it was available on that. They overhauled the shooting mechanic in Build 42. Unstable is the newest release. I am sorry to say that I have too many chickens, and some of them need to. They need to go to a farm upstate. I'm not going to kill them. Yes, they are. It's running away. I didn't know chicks could move that fast. Because this little chickie wick with wings. This is so sad. A waiting mechanic? That's been here since the game like started. That's just in single player. Oh gosh. I have so many chicks to release out into the wild. I can. You could probably take the world. I must use the chickens to destroy the chickens. Oh. Well, I just play vanilla, so. Oh, poor chicks. I think this is a terrible idea. I'm good. I just play the vanilla. My sinew thread, it's very important to me. My sinew thread. My sinew thread. My sinew thread. That's what I said. I can't do it. It's a chicken alert. Better ship them out before they get hurt. It's a chicken alert. Are there any other eggs in this pen? No. Yeah, I missed the eggs that were in the coop in this pen after ridding it of chickens. And then, bam, more chickens appeared. They all hatched from the eggs in the pen, in the hutch. Deal with them. Holster. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't have a bandolier of bullets. I think. I might. Oh, cool. I have 23 little chicks in here so far. Wait, so you've killed all the zombies in this military base? Hmm. Oh. Beta blockers? They reduce panic. You only smoke if you're a smoker, but it still makes you cough and build 42. So a lot of people say it's not worth it. Some chicks made their way into my oven in my house, and I still am not sure how they did that. Yeah, some chicks. They just, like, appeared in my oven. So I need to release them in a farm upstate before it's too late. Um, I have a dweem. Yeah, well, you need cat eyes these days. The waiting feature. That's gonna take another 3 hours. Are you sure you don't have a flashlight? You hear "Rawr," and a zombie attacks you. Yeah. Well, yeah, they didn't do it during the zombie apocalypse. They did it before. Oh. I gotta keep the fire lit, because it's winter. Uh-oh. You know, that's actually a good question. Oh no, my fire went out. Um, yeah, armor is vanilla. Alright, while that leather is drying, I'm gonna load up more chickens. How's my weight doing? Oh, we're actually low weight. How long has this oven been on? That's scary. How many of these chickens did I cook? Cook. Grow trucks. Okay. Okay. fertilized eggs coming from? I just, you know... I think the game is glitched. Oh, I heard the what? It's time to send them to the farm upstate. I just ran over another one on accident. Well, you wouldn't be wrong. My shrimp is stale. No! Now I can't have sushi. I'm gonna try and carry the trailer with this guy. water, rain collectors, rain collectors. The file sets can be used to craft certain items. I'm just trying to get to the farm upstate. Really? Play, click play. Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah. I'm a little afraid of what I'm gonna find at the farm upstate, I'm gonna be honest. That scared the heck out of me. Wellness yoga. Yeah. Oh. But only sometimes. Alright, this is the farm upstate. That guy has a crowbar in his back. He's a zombie. Uh-oh. It's an ice axe. He is the cake today. Right, if I need the chicks to scatter, all I need to do is have a zombie attack. And they'll run. There's a key wing with a key to the shooting range. Aw, heck yeah. Coolio. We gotta go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. The poor chicks. On accident. I mean to release them into the wild. I'm running them over. Yeah, why? Oh. What is that? Not much. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh. I thought so when I saw the 4 columns and the scaffolding. Well, the fences. So people don't even know it's there. That would be a sick place to put it. It has to be at least 40 blocks out or people are going to try and build to it. 40 tiles. Just mechanics office. Yeah. Now you gotta add some shipping containers, a helipad. In-home gym. Yeah, that would complicate the structure. It'd make it look better. An external balcony around the upper layers would be nice. And at least have one shipping container with just a bunch of planks in it. You know, give players something to do. Wow. Nothing has enough horsepower to carry these darn trailers. There's literally no other ones. Goodbye. Whatever. I. I. Life, finds a way. Yeah. It's December 1st. No, in Project Zomboid. Oh, that's a trait. Didn't I do some dumbbell presses? Hello. I tried saving my fire, but it went out right as I got the fuel in. Always. Oh, in the loading screen. I've seen that. Always. That's true. Project Zomboid is based off of Guillermo del Toro's Dawn of the Dead or whatever. No. That's great if you have 0 maintenance, but it doesn't give any maintenance XP. I would probably choose a metal pipe if it's long. If it turns into a short metal pipe, then I'd pick the rake. Because some combat is just too close. Friendship ended with baseball bat. Friendship started with metal pipe. He doesn't get it. Yeah, that's what I said. I am the you is never. No. This is his call. Very tired. There's a rooster on my lawn. I don't even know what you're talking about. Maybe you did, but I don't know what you're talking about. I was born at a very young age. What the heck was that? My fireplace went out. Dang it. It took more than 5 hours to wash off. I'm gonna eat this whole chicken. We have 7 million power in Rise of Kingdoms. Okay. Solid advice. Well, in case your child mind can't comprehend this, a lot of people regret their life choices late at night. Magazine Bloody Japanese Wrestling Deathmatch. When did I get that? When did I get that? What? What? Hold on, I gotta turn it on. I think I disabled all soundboards. Experiencing too much pain to sleep. That's why I have my pain meds. If my pain goes away, we're gonna go fighting today. Oh my gosh, how many corpses are in here? 2. Okay, it's cleaning time. I need to clean these pens as quickly as possible. Oh, a chick made me fall over. Oh my god, they're dying in front of my eyes. Uh-oh. This isn't good. This really isn't good. Uh-oh. I'm carrying them and throwing them out here to rot. So then I can have a bunch of bone pieces, because it doesn't give me bones. Are these... I'm gonna have to check on these chickens at the end of the day. Why is the image for this a baby calf? Alright. It's possible the rest of these chickens may be dead by the end of the day. There's a corpse here. $500 cigarettes. What? For the travesties that you've done against man? It's my call? Shit. Yeah, and it's like it's another difficulty level, you know? It opens the game for a lot of players who just want to play peacefully. I leveled up animal care. I'm animal care level 5. My gosh, I step away for 2 minutes and there's another corpse in here. Literally just cleans this pen, by the way. Alright, my livestock tracker. You lower your voice. I'm a military officer, don't worry. You're obviously like some 6-year-old kid who wandered onto the military base. You're wearing like a plastic bucket on your head. Santa Claus is coming. All I hear is, it's the lady that kept on, oh! Is it the one that kept on turning off your light in the game? It was like, if the world's about to end, I have to save all the power I can. We'll save the world. I am stuffing my face with eggs. Oh my gosh, that is a crazy sentence. I think it's... Oh shoot, I just crashed my car a little bit and now it's all in the red. I'm just the messenger. Singing songs in a cabaret. Boy, am I having fun. Oh my gosh. I kinda need my muscle pain to end. Oh, I forgot about all the baby chicks on this road. Oh no. What? Who, mine? Oh, sorry about that. Shut up. In Minecraft real life. What is the best movie you've ever seen? Question of the day. To what? Are you serious? Doesn't it start with, like, couples counseling? But he's not human. I'm in so much muscular fatigue that not even painkillers can save me. I think there's a zombie hiding behind my car. Uh-oh, this car will never drive again. Not much. Yeah, plural. This is very important to me answering this question. Well, sending the chickens to a farm upstate is not working. No, I've been sicking them on the zombies at the gun store up by Echo Creek. But they're just chicks, so it doesn't really work. And then they run into the road as I'm driving by, and yeah. Well, I've already I'm sorry, but I've already killed like 200 of them on accident. So, the thing itself, it may not contain anything interesting, but it itself looks interesting. How's my tailoring? My god. Oh my gosh. My god, my character needs to rest. Yeah, it's one of the victims. Yeah. You get terrified very easily in Project Zomboid, even if there's only 3 of them. It also decreases the strength of your hits. $156.85 XP. And I make it, and I get 9.8 XP. I'd have to make 60 pairs of gloves. This is useless. It turned them into bone fingerless gloves. Are any of these crispy fellas done? I'm missing the scissors. I need the scissors. It's pretty... yeah, it's still easy. Yeah. I'm gonna need 30 pairs of gloves. It's gonna take until after Christmas. My hands have shields. What does? I didn't actually know sharpening gave you maintenance XP. Yeah, I have like 300, so... Oh, they used to do that? Magazines. You guys should check out my entertainment room. Let me just make a salad real quick. Yeah. It's raining outside. Very interesting. And now I'm gonna put a log in the fireplace. Alright, check this out. This is my entertainment room. I made it myself. Bam! Check it out. Not bad, right? So I've got the premium technologies television right here. This is my little watching nook with all my VHSs. And I've got my guitars and trumpets and game boards with movie posters and that. And this is my library. In this corner we have the skill books. In this corner we have my maps and location flyers. Anything to do with locations. And these are my magazines. And then these are my happiness books. I have paperbacks, I have regular books, I've got comic books, I've got RPG manuals. Anything that'll raise my happiness. I've actually got to read some, so... Heck yeah. I have every tailoring book except for tailoring 2, and I'm struggling to get through tailoring level 4 right now. Yeah, I wanted to get it done before winter, but it is now December 3rd. I had to raid a military surplus store just for the clothes that are on me right now, so I could survive the cold of the winter. I'm waiting for my pain to go away. It's sort of my off day for exercise. But yeah, before I go to bed each night, oh, it's snowing! It's snowing outside. Now, we're gonna have to cut up one of these logs real quick. And stoke the fire. Put some planks in it. And it's gotta be at least 6 hours. And then I set an alarm on my watch. And I'll set it for 5 when the sun rises, and we're gonna sleep next to the fire. I'm trying to dry out these hides, but because it's cold, it's winter, they don't dry out quickly unless they have a fire. And even regularly, it takes 7 days to dry these hides. It's snowing outside! It's snowing! I had a festive candy cane scarf, but I lost it somewhere. Find another what? Oh. Yeah, so, because I have so many chickens, I've been leaving the corpses out here to rot into skeletons. I have, like, about... what? The corpses? No. Chickens do not eat corpses of chickens. That is their own species. These are chickens. No. I leave them out here so I can take the bones of the skeletons. Well, you're a liar, so. How many corpses are in here today? 1. It's the males. They keep killing each other. There's nothing I can really do. It's just what they do. Oh, there's a dead one in there too. And it's snowing! I'm not gonna freak out yet, because every time it snowed, the snow has disappeared. I want to keep order. And these bones I can turn into bone armor. Alright, I'm gonna go in and check on the fire. And the fire went out. I hate having to relight it because, you know, they have a lighting system. Like a fire lighting system. Where are all the bones? Ah, 19 pieces of bones. Ooh, 12 skulls for roosters. Let me grab more planks. I'm gonna grab a tree branch and some more logs. Put the logs right here. And so, in case you didn't know, you can actually make a notched plank and use just a tree branch to light fires. But it doesn't always work. Oh my gosh, it worked. Remind me to use a tree branch next time, because you can also use a wooden rod and it doesn't work. It never does. Okay, let's see. 5 hours, 6 hours left of that. 2 days and 7 hours left of this. You see this time required 7 days. I know. And so each piece can be made into their own thing of leather gloves, and then I turn those leather gloves into bone fingerless gloves. So the leather gloves, when I make them, they give me 9.8. The fingerless gloves give me another 9.8. So whoa, that's really cool looking, actually. So I get, you know, 19.6 XP. And I have like 600 more XP to go. And at this rate, I need to make around 30 of those hides. And since they take 7 heckin' days in the cold, I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna actually sit on the ground for a little bit, and we're gonna carve a bunch of long sticks. Because you need long sticks to make those drying racks. I didn't want to make more of them, but at this point, it's my only way to move forward. If only the game gave me what they say they give me. Because if I check the crafting menu here and go to tailoring and scroll down, there is... I'll just look it up. There is wooden armor that I should be able to make and is way less resource heavy. But guess what? It won't let me make it because apparently I have not learned the recipe. Even though I have tailoring level 3 and carving level 2. Yeah. Yeah, some magazine out there, but you should auto-learn it once you get that stuff. Alright, so looking at building, drying rack. And we need a small leather drying rack. It's going to take some twine, ball peen hammer, nails, hacksaw. 4 uses of twine, huh? Well, I've got some to spare, but this is going to be the last of the twine. I hear the rat in the basement. This is my office. Leave that here. Twine, more wooden rods, a hammer. Do I have my... No, I gotta go down to the basement to get it probably. That's probably where I left it. And it's raining again, and that rain is gonna get rid of all the snow. Because who cares about white Christmases? Alright, where's my, yeah. So this is my, gonna be my, what's it called? My armory. And this is going to be my gym. I couldn't even find floor mats, I mean, seriously. It's bad. This is just gonna be like a little inlet, maybe a downstairs kitchen. Because I have this extra freezer down here with a, well, a ton of chickens. That's why I'm letting the corpses rot, you know, because I have no space for it. Alright, we gotta go out and grab some tools. So this is my garage. It is powered by my generator, so it does actually have lights. But I don't do anything in it. Oh, this is where I left my stuff. Let's put that back in there. Put this in there. I will equip this in my hand. I'll show you around real quick. This is my my barn, where I process livestock. And this is my workshop. It's got all my tools. Some of my guns for now until the armory is done. Yeah. Obviously, it's not finished. And nor is this, but I'll show you it as well. And this is my warehouse. Yep. It's all organized. Oh. Oh yeah, I don't have a forge, I don't really have anything, but I've got cows, I've got pigs way up there, and then I have a huge chicken infestation. Yeah, it's a straight up infestation at this point. I get them out of, see how the snow just disappeared from these trees? It's all gone. Anyway, in case you didn't know, there's actually an insulation mechanic. That's why I have curtains on all of my windows. Because, in case you didn't see it, I made a huge wall around my base. And so, this is, I got carpentry and carving level 10. Yeah, it's very A. But, let me fix my generator a little bit real quick. It's a little low. 31's not bad, but we can improve it. Oh my gosh. The light from the fireplace is awesome. Cozy. That's all I have, so 51%. I'm gonna have to go out and get electronics someday. Someday soon. Oh, it's done! I have a lot more to do. But I can make another set of gloves or something. So what you gotta do is drag it into here, and then you press craft, and it starts drying it. So let's build some more of these drying racks. Alright, we're out of large sticks. So we're gonna pick these up and put them by the fire. All of this corner should be fair game. It seems to be close enough. You can actually see the temperature rise as I get close to the fire up in the corner. Yeah, I have an idea on its range. I'm probably actually gonna have to move this couch for a bit. I need hammer. And this seems to be a nice warm spot, so I'm going to put that there. We're going to go get some more of these long sticks. And how warm is it right here? This is unacceptable. It drops 4 degrees. So I'm going to have to put this here. How's the fire doing? It's got 2 hours left. Once it reaches half an hour, I can stick in another full log. So we gotta make sure we're back in there by 12. Yeah, I got all this wood by cutting down all the trees inside the farm. Except for the ones back there. Oh, you have no idea. Okay, so there's actually a ton of piles. If you see in the top corner by my heart icon, there's a pile right there. That's the tiniest one. This is one of the larger ones in the bottom corner there. Yeah, so there's a lot. I think we have about, yeah, an hour and a half left. Let's build some of these. I didn't want to fill my house with leather drying racks, but here we are. Alright, let's see. This is 71 degrees. I feel like this is acceptable. And then I've still got one more on me. Yep. We can place it here. Or maybe, yeah, there will work. We can access the other ones externally. We should be able to access all of them. What is weighing me down here? Maybe this plank? How much does this weigh? Oh, quite a bit actually. Anyway, I didn't think I'd need to do this. But obviously, I am strapped for trying to make progress. Well, all of this is just going to be a bunch of gloves and then a bunch of bone hand stuff. It's just for XP, really. What I don't get is why I can't, like, just put it in the dryer. I'm just not happy with what's going on here. To disassemble my living room for this, I mean, seriously, come on. It's snowing again. Maybe in the... I think I'm gonna build out here, because as you see, I made my fence a little further out on this side. I think I'm gonna build some external structures here for a foundry or forge. Or, actually, this is the perfect little spot right here. It has road access, but not too close, you know, so I've got places to build. It's already got a covered area, and there's a bunch of wood here already. That's where I'd build it, actually. That's perfect. I gotta cut down all these trees. This is what the entire farm looks like. Right here. It actually took me about 2 months to cut down everything. It was not, especially towards the front fence, front wall. Oh, it was bad in some of those pens. Real bad. Last I checked, some of these cows were about ready to give birth. I'm gonna see what's going on. That is not a calf. Well, these calves were about ready to give birth. Give water. No water found. Uh-oh. Well fed, not thirsty, almost ready. Encumbrance 599.94 kilograms. How does the cow have encumbrance? And how do they not have water? There's water in here. Well, they say they're well, not thirsty, so I think they are drinking out of this. It's just that that one hasn't drank in a while. This one is also about to give birth, but it's been saying that for a while, for about a month now. Any day now. Yeah. How many... So what I do to just keep my farm on track is I actually have a little livestock tracker. And I write down whenever I do the hutches. I put about 10 days between each hutch cleaning. I was going to do every 7 days, but I decided to get rid of that. And so when I'm cleaning the hutches, or every once in a while when I'm wondering if my animals are doing okay due to the weather, I click on it, I check the zone, and check for corpses. And for any of the zones that I don't want chickens in permanently, these are the only 3 pens I want chickens to, you know, thrive in. I click on it and I make sure that there's no cockets. No male chickens. Yeah, roosters. They're not called roosters in this game. This pen only has, at least did only have hens, so I'm not sure why there's chicks. And so it's kind of freaking me out because, like, are these eggs auto-fertilizing? That would explain why there's chicks in here, because I went through the painstaking process of removing every single chick from this giant pen here. And there's more chicks. So what I'm gonna do, see, 19 chicks? 19? Seriously? And that's after I got rid of 20. I'm actually gonna go in and exercise a little bit real quick. Just left on the fire 5 hours. Oh, almost grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, one thing I've been priding myself in is my exercise. I have... Check that out. I have max regularity in pretty much every exercise. Well, this is, in case you didn't notice, because my skills are so good, this is actually a 0 to hero challenge. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely past the brink. My strength is level 5. I started at 0. And it's because I've been wanting to master every single exercise and get it all to max regularity. It's raining again. Darn. But yeah, that's what's been getting me so much XP. I mean, fitness level 4, that doesn't just happen. And to help... So rain can last a long time. It's a procedural weather system. Kentucky has a bunch of swamps, and so it's already a very humid environment. But this time of year, around December, there's a lot of condensation in the clouds that's going to fall anyway as snow. So when the temperature drops, it turns into rain. And that's why it's been snowing so much for me. But yeah, other parts of this nation, you know, we're like, what? Rain in the middle of July? Crazy. But some of the lower states, they can get pretty humid, and that's natural. I'm gonna put this log in. And we're gonna rest. And so, every day, I'm going to exercise for the winter. And then on my off days where I'm in too much pain to exercise, I am actually going to go out and take care of my chicken crisis. So then I'm going to have more free time to do what I want. I'm not checking as many pens, because once the winter ends, I have plans. I am going to take the gun store. I went up and killed about 50 zombies there already, but all of those are going to respawn. Because respawn is actually on, which sucks. Yeah, it really, really sucks. I'm too tired to keep working out, but I've got another 5 hours of workouts to do, so I'm gonna have to take some caffeine pills. One thing is that you can see the color actually changes as it gets closer to being done. These are lighter, and this one's really dark. This one's somewhat dark. They actually darken. But yeah, since I have to keep such an eye on the fire, I'm only able to sleep at certain times, which is really gonna help when I actually need that sleep schedule. But and maybe I gotta move my chair away from the fire. Like, my idea was to have it close to the fire so I could see how much is left in the fireplace, but it's just outside of range of it. Yeah, I mean, so I actually want to try something out real quick. But I need to go out and actually get something. And since tomorrow's a rest day, it's not going to happen. Darn. I want to try out charcoal. Because you can make charcoal in Project Zomboid now. And it burns for longer. You can make it out of logs, and it burns for much longer. So the way the fuel system works here, you saw me refilling the fire. You just click the button when in the menu, destroy for fuel, and then you pick an option. But it says, yeah, see, fuel 6 hours, log. I put it in, and say like, oh, I want more than 6 hours, so destroy for fuel. Not enough room. So charcoal is the same amount of length of fuel as a log, but it's smaller, it has less encumbrance, so you can fit more. Yeah, you can either have a charcoal burning pit, which isn't going to work because it's raining every day, or you can have a charcoal burning barrel. And you know what? It is bedtime. So, sleep comfort poor. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to sleep upstairs. At least I'm wearing all my... Made a bunch of progress on regularity today. But yeah, I just have dumbbell presses and bicep curls to master, and then I've mastered every single exercise, and I'll just do them once a day, like all of them. So then I can keep them at max regularity, and I get XP. Because you don't get... You might get more XP? Ooh. I did not sleep for long. I think my pain's gonna start acting up. I'm gonna place this here. That's why I need the gym though in my house, because I'm gonna be doing so much exercise. We're gonna try and go out and grab a barrel. And I actually have no idea where to go. So let me just look. You think they'd spawn like next to barns? Oh, hold on. No, no, no. I've got a better idea on where to check. Just need a car. Bunch of my cars are completely destroyed, by the way. I used them since day one. I had zeros of pretty much everything. I had to use cars to get by on day one. And I've been using them pretty much to get by ever since, because respawn is on, and every time I leave for more than 3 days, 300 zombies spawn in Echo Creek, which is where my gas station is. So all of these are graveyard cars. Now that I have hot wiring, because I watched Car Zone episode 3 and 2 for the XP, and so now I'm mechanics level 3. Ever since I've been able to hotwire, I've been meaning to take a trip out to Muldra, to the logging area, in hopes to get a car. Yeah, they don't spawn in my base, but they spawn at my gas station. Oh, that was close. Right? Just because I wanted a barrel. Yeah, I could take these. Turn them into charcoal burning barrels. Can I pick up the large trash can? Because that would be actually pretty helpful. I need a crowbar, but I can. I'm gonna come back for that sometime. And you know what? Is it clear enough for me to take some of this? That's too dark, and I didn't bring a flashlight. I'm a little scared of that. Because if one wanders in, I'll be able to hear it, but I won't be able to attack it. Yeah. And so I'll show you the charcoal burning system. Like, it's not like I'm running out of fuel, you know? It's not like I need to extend the life of my fuel. It's just that I want to be able to leave the fire for longer. I want to have my freedom again. Oh, I farted in real life and it really reeks. I'm sorry, but it's really bad. I gotta say something. Oh man. Oh, it might be. Let me just. One sec. Alright, I just unmuted myself. Markiplier actually played Project Zomboid. I don't even know. So you go to build and a charcoal burning barrel. All you need is a few stones. So we are going to place these right here, just for now. And we're going to get a few stones. Now stones, check this out. In case you didn't know, in build 42, you see these stones right here? You can pick them up. All you have to do is go into the gardening tab. And the same goes for smooth flat stones. So no longer do you have to go rummaging around to make one of these large stone axes like forever in foraging. You can now just pick them up when you see them. I'll go out and show you guys. Because I do need to find some rocks anyway. So this is a stone. This is a stone. This is a large stone, which you can also find while foraging and break it with a sledgehammer or stone maul into a bunch of tiny stones. You can get like 10 stones from a small large stone. This is a small large stone. In fact, we're just going to grab this. Oh my god, it has an encumbrance of 40. We're not going to grab that. Anyway, this rock right here is a smooth stone. A smooth flat stone. Large smooth flat stone. And this is not a stone at all. This is actually a flint nodule. This is one of those ore deposits for flint. You can tell because of the scratch striations on it. It seems almost angular, you know? And it's got a cut through it like that, like it's split open. And it's also a slightly different color from regular stones. But yeah, you can get maybe 7 or 8 flint nodules per one of those. So if you're looking to get up your, whoops. What the hell? Uh-oh. There's a hole in my shoe. We gotta go home. But I want the stones. How are we looking elsewhere? It's just the foot. Did I scratch any of my gear? Because I killed hundreds of zombies for this padded jacket. Please. It looks like we're okay, but we gotta hovel. That scream terrified me. I was like, did I just cut my neck open? Am I about to bleed out before I can get into the base? That is a thing. My first run almost ended on day 1 from my neck being cut open by a zombie. I almost bled out. I'm serious. My health was about this low. At the tip of my cursor finger there. And it was going down this fast. Well, not that fast, but this fast. Which, granted, I was so, proud of myself for knowing what to do. Anyway, I guess these shoes are retired now. Are they my military ones? No, they're just my work boots. Good. I gotta wash off these rags before I can put them on my wound. Am I bleeding everywhere? That'd be annoying. Anyway, I have fast healers, so that's actually, I think, saved my life. Fast healer helps you recover from things just faster. Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory. But it works for a multitude of things. About a month ago in the game, I stayed out for a little too long during a winter storm. And almost died to... I, immediately got the worst kind of, what's it called? The worst kind of cold you can get. Like, it immediately got to nasty cold. And I went and sat by the fire, and I went to sleep, and when I woke up, I was magically cured. So, every 2 logs is 12 charcoal. Let's go grab 2 logs. black one. Now, my character can hold up to 4 logs at once, so I'm just gonna grab 2 bundles, 2, 4 logs. And we craft, and it's instant, so it instantly gives it to you. And so each log, I forget the burn time of each log, but we use this charcoal. And the wood charcoal is 30 minutes. So 1 log equals 6 wood charcoal. That's 3 hours. Hold on, this isn't efficient. Hold on. Oh, I have extra wood charcoal here. Have I been doing this wrong the whole time? I can turn a plank. I can turn 1 plank into 12 wood charcoal. That would be efficient. Try this. So the burn time of a log is not enough room. I guess we'll have to wait to see, but let's grab this plank right here. I think the logs are 6 hours. Do I need 2 planks? Well, darn, let me grab this hacksaw. I sawed this boat in half. Six planks? Man, this is a waste. I think wood charcoal is important for, like, smelting stuff because it burns hotter. But it's straight up useless. You lose half the burn time. What did I risk my life for? Stupid. Dumb. Be dumb. Yeah, I'm pretty darn sure the log is 6 hours, so you legit lose half the burn time. Well, if I'm gonna be in here kind of like, oh, I'm in severe pain. How much time is left on this? 11 hours. We've got 5 hours left on this. We're gonna move some chickens real quick. Oh yeah, I'm watching someone, but their stream ended. So I'm not watching anyone now, and I'm sad. I must remove these leghorn chicks from the face of the earth. I'm not sure how to do it, but you get bones from baby chicks? I'm not that evil. I'm not that evil. I'm sorry, but the whole thing for some of the bone armor is like, I just don't have that many bone pieces. If we look here, this bone choker just takes large bones, leather strips, and twine. I used all my twine to make the, you know, the drying rack set up. So, we're gonna have to go out and get more, and I say we do that today. As much as I hate having chickens in my animal pen, in my cow pen, actually, we're really close to having all the chicks out of here, so I'm just gonna keep going. There's 11 animals, 3 of which are cows. Huh? No. corpses are in here? One corpse? I can deal with it later. So my original idea was was FUP. I came up with the farm upstate protocol where I was gonna take all of the chicks and chickens I didn't want, and I was gonna take them to an undisclosed location and set them free for the zombies to chase them, and so the zombies can be disrupted and not in giant hordes. But just, I don't have a car with high enough, what's it called? Horsepower. Dirty bandage. Has my cut healed? No, it hasn't, and it's infected. God, that tree. Did I even change my shoes? I did not. Okay. Let's go. One time I walked out here. What? Yeah. So I walked out here once in my relaxed wear in my bathrobe, and I walked over these glass shards, and I got absolutely destroyed for a few days. And I was about to run out of gas, so I had to go to the gas station, which was full of zombies, and clear it out while walking this fast. I almost died. Anywho, we gotta get new boots. I haven't shown you guys my bedroom. This is just a storage closet where I store things. This is a bathrobe, one of my big collection. This is my bed, yeah. And this is my bedroom where I keep, these are my low quality clothes. These are my keys. This is empty. That's a trash can. These are some of my other padded clothes. These are my sports gear. This is my sports gear, which I'm going to move into the, what's it called? Into my gym when it's done. My workout area. And this is my actual clothes that I like. And up on here, if you look, I have a bunch of military clothes that I got from the Army surplus store. I've got this military duffel bag that has bulletproof vests, military boots, and camos of all types. And this military satchel, which is pretty much the same thing, but more armor pieces, as well as the Air Force coveralls, which I learned were super rare. I got them off of a mannequin, which is one of like 2 ways to get it. It's either that or go to the Louisville border camp. Anywho, we're hungry and exhausted and sad. Right. Thank you. I need shoes. Thank you so much. I got a second pair of work boots here. The thing about these boots is that I don't think they're repairable. Can't be repaired. Let's delete that. Thank you so much. I could have died had you not said anything. Now those chickens are ruthless. They can kill you, like, easily. Rotten. It's fertilized. I must destroy it. This is the bane of my existence. I had half the farm cleared. Stale. Oh, well, darn. Alright, we need to sit down for a minute. The fire! I gotta check on the fire. It's only been a few hours since I got up. The fire should be fine, but... grab some water. I also have this military, where is it? A military Western canteen, which I also got from the surplus store. Actually, I got a bunch of canteens. But I only use this one. The other ones are in my workshop because I consider them a tool. which is a little dumb in retrospect. All right, chick, coming with me. I mean, going out and... Oh, right, I was gonna go out foraging. But then I found out how few chicks were in this enclosure. Where is this chick? Oh, it's clear over there. Sometimes they're hard to spot, especially when you have an enclosure this large. Okay, to stop chicks from being in here in the future, I'm gonna destroy both of these hutches. If there's nowhere to store eggs, chances are they're not gonna hatch. Because they don't exist. How many corpses? Still only one, that's nice. So the animal count is fluctuating because the animal zone only goes to there. Like, it's 1 block away from the fence. Yeah, so I never get an accurate count. I only get a rough estimate. I think what happened here is that these hens laid eggs, like, right on the border of the fence. And they glitched through when they hatched. And so they were in the pen. Wait, no, that's not what happened at all. What happened is that there were a bunch of eggs inside the hutches that were fertilized that I didn't know about. Alright, should I play Spot the Chicken or should I just use this? Yeah, I'm just zooming in on random patches of grass and cow turds. There's a lot of cow turds in here. I'll have to clean it up eventually. But I've got big plans for these center ones. They're going to be my enclosures for sheep and cows. They're going to have 2x2s of these all connected with the walls broken down on either side, right here and here. And then right here, I'm only going to carve out like here and here. And so then they have a sort of inlet zone, and I'm going to put an actual shed they can be safe from the weather in. Because winter is coming. Maybe. I don't even know anymore. Alright, I'm using the thing. It was over here. So this one is all the way at the fence because I made it. And so now I know for certain that these 3 are the only people in here. And the cows were about to kill each other, so I have another male over there. And so these pens along this fence here, these 3, are going to be male enclosures. In case I have excess males that I don't want to get rid of. One of each species in each one. How many corpses are in here? 0. I better get rid of this. It's been here for a day or 2. Oh gosh, let me in. So this is supposed to be, anyway, my Rhode Island pen. They're the red chickens. So I am going to pick up this hen. And I'm going to drop it into here. Because this is my leghorn pen. But as you can see, they really overproduce eggs. And it takes just so much time to go through and pick them all up. Because they, they lay like 1 egg every 2 days, and there's... Let's check how many there are. There's 60 of them, so that's 30 eggs a day. That's more than the hutch can hold, I think. And if you look, I'm not able to hop the fence because there's so many chicks in the way. You know what? We're gonna pick up all of these. Because some of them may be eggs for the different species of chicken, the different breed. And I don't want them like forever existing together because the males keep fighting and there can only really be one male at a time for each pen because they kill each other. And so what happens is that one species dominates over the other. And you can tell the males apart from the females because they're roosters. They have that little tail you see right there. But if there's more than one in a pen, they will straight up follow each other until they catch up and then peck at them until they die. Alright, what do I have here? 72 uncooked eggs. You see what I mean? 76 droppings, 72 feathers. I have 3,000 feathers in my storage. And so I pick up all of the droppings and stuff occasionally, maybe once a month, because it's not completely necessary to their survival. It does change how quickly the hutches become dirty. Because if the hutches become dirty, all of the chickens inside would die. If the dirtiness reaches like 90%. 80% they can start dropping if they're weak. Anyway, since I don't have a composter yet, I've been just putting the droppings in here. No. I gotta put a trash can out here. I'm gonna check if there's any of the other type of chick. All of these are the type that I don't want in here. That would be useful though. They wouldn't possibly add that. And you know what? This pen has been doing really well because it's only was at least only hens, but it's time that I liquidate that pen. So I'm going to throw all the hens in here. I was gonna go foraging today. Oh my gosh, the fire. The fire's definitely out. Yeah, eggs are at least easy to pick up. Yeah, if you have short weapons, they won't be used to, Oh my gosh, the fire's still going. Yeah, it's 2 minutes! 2 minutes left! No! The fire went out. Hold on, we have that branch still. We can light it. Hey-oh! The tree branch is the way to go. So good. Yeah, it kept breaking every other time. And let me grab myself a chicken. But yeah, like wet critical. Do I have a chicken on me? But yeah, there are, let's check. There's only 11 chickens in this pen, give or take about 6 or 7. I didn't mean to. There's a hen outside the pen, and I'm not quite sure why. I think I placed some fertilized eggs out here a while back because I have been finding random chicks and chickens out here. One thing I'm worried about is the pens along the outer fence. I haven't been checking on them at all, like the chickens themselves. So I don't know if they're overproducing and creating a new vestige of infestation. What one? Damn. Oh, I found one here. Am I gonna have to go and find these chicks? Oh god, you're totally right. The leghorns go in this pen. The square block goes in the square hole. It won't let me hop the fence because there's that chick in there. That chick. And I face planted because there's that chick. You forgoer. Tongue forgoer. There's one at the base. Get it! Oh, of course it's a leghorn and it's at its maximal distance away from the leghorn pen. He shot an IED that day. Anyway, you can see my piggy wiggies. I don't so much care for pigs because, you know, sheep, their meats and wool. Cows, their meats and milk. So the pigs are actually going to go into 2 of these merged at the front wall. And so these are 5 long. I'm going to have 2 of them merged at the ends, and then there'll be 3 for different males of different species. Right? Yeah. Even in Minecraft, it's just how it is. They probably did, but that doesn't matter to me because of the amount of chickens I have. Do you see all of them running towards the gate as I open it? It's probably because they're being overpopulated. There's 16, there's a high amount of chickens. Well, it says the amount. It's just that, oh, I went in the wrong pen. But yeah, it's really easy to trip over the chickens because they are all trippable, and just look how many there are. You can't run in these pens. You can't. In fact, you may just die with a head-in collision with the grounds. Yeah, the other ones, the other pens by the far wall, some of them only have like 4 chickens. They had only 4 chicks last I checked, but I'm afraid it's going to explode into 40 by the time I check again. And tomorrow we'll work out more. Some whats? Oh, you can do that. Yeah, if you get feed, you can click on it and you can just lead it. You can do the same for cows. I haven't tried it because for larger animals, you can actually tie them with ropes and bring them with you, like leads in Minecraft. I can't pick up more than one at once. There are bunnies in Project Zomboid, and they're great in stews. And that's actually where all of the hides I'm tanning are coming from, you know, in my living room. I just kept hitting them. I bet you can. I mean, if you pick up a rat, it becomes... Is that okay? Is that pig okay? Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's okay. It's just sleeping. Jesus. Because that's the male. These both are females. If that one dies, they're practically out of the gene pool. The cows, I was able to get 2 females and 1 male and a baby, which turned out to be a male as well. So I've got a good gene pool going on for cattle. No, maybe. I can only hope I can get another cow to introduce, and I can only hope it's female so I don't have to... you know what? I have a lot of extra pens. It wouldn't matter if it was male. And, I actually... Let me just show you real quick. When I got the baby, cow, it was broken and could not find its mother. And then when it fixed itself and it could find its mother was not producing yet. And it was about to die of starvation. So I did what any great farmer would do, and I went to Rosewood and I battled 500 zombies to the death for 3 cartons of milk. Yeah, and so I named the location the Battle of the Baby Calf. And it now lives. It now lives. I know baby calf means the same thing, like baby and calf. A calf is a baby cow. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to need to use a car and the trailer to move the ones close to the front wall. Because it's just so far away from the 3 I want them in. You know, the awful odor will get to me. Oh, I'm queasy already. Okay, well, it's because of all the corpses here. And, you know, I should have put them somewhere smarter, like right here. But, you know. How's the fire doing? 2 hours. Let's destroy this dirty rag. It gives 1.5 minutes. Not... Maybe? I kind of really need to take care of the chicken problem before it gets any worse. So probably not. And I wanted to wait until winter was over to go after that gun store, which was going to be like my big combat for the month. Not enough room, not enough... Shut up. Not enough room, my ass. Also, always put feathers in containers if you're collecting them, okay? Always. Because the amount of feathers you collect can get up to like 2,000 and it will lag your game. Especially if you're butchering, because then you get a few hundred in just a few. Oh, right. I was gonna look for a mask. I have a gas mask. I used it at the military store because there were so many corpses. But do I have a regular one? You know what? I can make a mask. Research, craft. Sew sheepskin, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Yeah, I have a dirty bandage. And now it's healed. Yeah, because I have fast healer, so. You know what? I can make myself a, I'm gonna make one of these head wraps. Or a rag bandana. I'm gonna make the rag bandana and hopefully it'll help with, you know, the smell. Oh yeah, 100%. So this balaclava, since it's one of my important, you know, outdoors items, I'm putting it inside my go bag. It's, so, I don't know. Anyway, this is, my mudroom, where I have all of my go gear, you know, or at least eventually will. It'll be where I keep some of my most valuable outdoorsman gear, in case I need to go. My character is No! My fire, no! God dang it. At least we learned the trick on lighting it without. Right? That is really dope. I mean, that just didn't happen with the other. Alright, let's check. The smell is way less. This was not bad smell before. It was putrid smell. It was red. Once it turns to night, I think I'm gonna go after the chickens along the wall because then I know they'll all be in the hutch. Oh my gosh, you kind of miss it. We all kind of miss it, okay? Ripping clothing should always give tailoring. And since... Then why did they add animals if they actually care about people being destructive and mean in Project Zomboid? Oh my gosh, there's more chicks in here. Oh yeah, you don't get XP from dismantling furniture anymore. Yeah. Picking thread, that gives you a little bit of XP. It does, because it's a crafting recipe. What are you? Leghorn? You're going back in your pen, buddy. Yeah, everyone spawns at level 0, or should anyway. Where's the... That was the last one. Anyway, when I need to clean up a pen for chickens, I just go around walking in a scan pattern. The heck? It's a leghorn. And I just click take all because most... Like the chicken, the eggs themselves may take a second, but everything else is instant pickup. Feathers, droppings. Ow. Stop. I just killed a chick by dropping on it, I swear. No, that was because it was a tree. I don't think I would get one from a... Alright, I'm gonna have to go here in about a few minutes, and I'll be gone for maybe an hour. But then I'll get back on. I'm gonna go deliver some snacks for my girlfriend. Yeah. Check that out. No chickens. Are any of these eggs fertilized? So each hutch kind of holds 40 eggs. Okay, well, this is turning into a shopping trip, so I might be gone for longer. Well, you know, it's just texting me. I would always do exactly what she says, because I love her. This must be done. She's not. She might be, but that's not why I say the things I do, you know? Is there, some... So, we're out of these small leathers. I have more somewhere. I forget where. But they're the larger ones, so I don't think I can even put them on here. I will be back in an hour or so. Maybe give or take 10 minutes.